All rise.
All right, thank you. You may be seated. Where's the interpreter? Good afternoon, interpreter. This is Commissioner Campbell. Can you hear me okay?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Yes, I can. This is Fernando Venegas with the interpreter's office.
Thank you. All right, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Commissioner Elizabeth Campbell, and this is the 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar for Sunday, August 17th, 2025.
Muy bien. Estamos aquí en la vista inicial a las 2 de la tarde. Y yo soy la comisionada Elizabeth Campbell y estamos hoy al 17 de agosto, es domingo.
The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar.
También la toma de las huellas dactilares más bien la orden tomada de las órdenes de las huellas dactilares de el primero del mes aplica a esta diligencia también.
Persons appearing before this court are reminded that they have the right to remain silent and that anything they say could be used against them.
También a todos que se presenten aquí en este juzgado tienen el derecho a que guarden silencio. Todo lo que usted diga aquí se puede utilizar en contra de usted.
Most of you have qualified for a court-appointed attorney.
Muchos de ustedes califican para un abogado nombrado por el tribunal.
If you have not qualified for a court-appointed attorney, or even if you have, you may of course retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you.
También, aunque usted no haya calificado para un abogado de oficio, o aún si ya ha sido calificado para un abogado de oficio, tiene el derecho todavía de poder contratar abogado particular si usted lo desea.
I will be calling you up individually. When your name is called, please proceed to the podium.
Los voy a llamar uno por uno y cuando escuche su nombre, le puede pasar al atril.
At the conclusion of your matter, officers will have paperwork for you.
Al terminar esta diligencia con usted, los agentes tendrán papeleo para que usted recoja.
That paperwork will detail my complete orders in your case.
Y el papeleo ese contendrá todas las órdenes completas con referente al caso de usted.
And it will also contain the dates, times, and locations of your future hearings.
Y también va a contener los días programados, la cita de la hora y el lugar de las próximas citas en el tribunal.
All right, we are going to start this afternoon with Jorge Garcia Martinez, please.
Empezaremos esta tarde con el señor Jorge García Martínez, por favor.
All right, good afternoon, sir. Please state your name for the record.
Buenas tardes, señor. Dígame sus nombres y apellidos para que conste en el acta.
Jorge García Martínez.
Jorge García Martínez.
And Mr. Garcia Martinez, what is your date of birth?
Señor García Martínez, ¿qué fecha de nacimiento tiene usted?
Diciembre 31 del 1990.
December 31st, 1990.
All right, sir, you were arrested yesterday on charges of shoplifting, a Class 4 felony.
Señor, usted ayer fue arrestado y fue por ratería de tienda. Este es un delito de categoría 4.
And shoplifting, removal of goods, a Class 1 misdemeanor.
Y también ratería de tiendas y remover los artículos de la tienda es una falta de categoría 1.
I did find probable cause for both of those violations.
Se ha determinado que hay motivo fundado por ambas acusaciones.
Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent, so I am not appointing you an attorney this afternoon.
Y basándome en la información que usted, señor, le presentó a la Agencia para Control de Procesados, no es insolvente y por ese motivo no le nombraré abogado de oficio que lo represente.
You may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you.
Y por supuesto tiene el derecho usted de contratar abogado particular por cuenta propia que lo represente a usted.
I'm setting 2 hearings in your case, the first on August 22nd at 8:30 and the next one on August 26th at 8:30.
Se le van a programar a usted 2 audiencias, señor. La primera es el día 22 de agosto, 8:30 de la mañana, y también la segunda audiencia es para el 26 de agosto a las 8:30 de la mañana también.
Both of those hearings will be in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court.
Esas ambas audiencias se llevarán a cabo en el centro de Phoenix, en el Tribunal Superior del Condado de Maricopa.
I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $1,000.
Y se le fija a usted una fianza con garantía, señor, por la cantidad de $1,000.
In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am imposing certain release conditions.
Y si acaso usted puede depositar esta fianza, señor, y lo pone en libertad bajo fianza, se le imponen a usted ciertas prohibiciones.
Those include that you may not return to the scene of the alleged crime.
Y uno de estos es de que se le prohíbe a que usted vaya al lugar del supuesto delito.
Complete release conditions are in your paperwork, which the officer will have for you. Please go ahead, step to the left.
Y el resto de las condiciones completas estarán por escrito en el papeleo que usted va a recibir con el agente policial a la izquierda de usted, señor.
All right, Mr. Interpreter, that is the only person I have marked as needing your services this afternoon, but will you please inquire in the gallery if anybody else needs or would like your services?
Yes, Your Honor. ¿Alguien más aquí ocupará interpretación? ¿Alguien aquí no habla inglés y requiere intérprete? Levante la mano o diga su nombre si requiere intérprete en español.
All right. Mr. Interpreter, we have no hands. Thank you so much for your time and your expertise this afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
All right, Matthew Dawahoya.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Matthew Dawahoya.
And Mr. Dawahoya, what is your date of birth?
02/08/93.
Thank you. And you are here this afternoon because the Apache County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest in their matter involving a alleged probation violation. In that matter, an attorney should be appointed for you at your next hearing, which will be in Apache County Superior Court. Yes, sir.
So when it comes to that, not the Apache County case, I'm talking about this one here. There's no charges added to my ticketing, so I don't know if I picked up a new charge or they just dropped it because I had the warrant. And then when it comes to that, I was arrested with my vehicle keys in my pocket. That's not in my property, so I was wondering if the police who arrested me gave the keys to the mother of my child, or they just impounded my car. I don't know if there's an impound ticket or a... Because I just moved down here, so I've only been in this town for 2 days. I mean,
So the things that I can answer for you are pretty limited this afternoon. I do see on the Form 4 that you were contacted for criminal trespassing. I don't have any trespassing charges in front of me right now. That doesn't mean that you still might not be charged for those. It just means that right now the only thing I have in front of me is this Apache County Superior Court arrest warrant, okay? So that's the thing that I'm dealing with. As far as where your car keys are, I don't know. If they were in your property, then detention officers should be able to tell you that, but if they're saying they're not, then I don't know where those are.
Yeah, the arresting officer took them out of my pocket when he was searching me.
Okay.
I did relay to him that I would like my keys to go to her, but is there any way like I can get like a phone call to contact anyone to see what's going on?
So as far as who and when you can contact, you can talk to detention officers about that, and they should be able to provide you with that information.
Okay.
All right, with regard to the Apache County Superior Court warrant, I am setting a hearing on August 20th at 8:30 in the Apache County Superior Court. Pursuant to that arrest warrant, I am holding you non-bondable on that probation violation. As a result, you should be transported for that Apache County hearing.
That's
okay?
fair enough.
Right.
Does that rule still stipulate I get like 78 hours? If they don't show up, I have a chance to go free?
No, it states that you are
legit?
to be held non-bondable. So I am holding you non-bondable. Go ahead, step to the left.
Thank you.
Juan Elizondo, please, and then John Plaster. All right, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Name is Juan Ricardo Elizondo,
Mr. Elizondo, what is your date of birth?
7181. Excuse me.
All right, sir, and you are here this afternoon because you were arrested on charges of disorderly conduct involving a weapon or dangerous instrument, a Class 5 felony. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing you an attorney. I'm setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your case in the amount of $25,000. In the event that you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain release conditions, including not returning to the scene of the alleged crime, not initiating or having any contact with the alleged victims, no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. Complete release conditions are in your paperwork, which the officer will have for you. Go ahead, step to the left.
What did you say the bond was?
$25,000 secured. John Plaster, please, and then Paige Carrillo. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
John Plaster,
And Mr. Plaster, what's your date of birth?
7/13/68.
Thank you. And you are here this evening, or this afternoon, because you were arrested yesterday on charges of transportation and or sale of dangerous drugs, a Class 2 felony, transportation and or sale of narcotic drugs, a Class 2 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for all of those. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $10,000.
Oh,
All right, go ahead, step to the left, officer has your paperwork.
10,000?
$10,000 secured. Go ahead, step to the left, officer has your paperwork. Paige Carrillo, please. And then Michael Barker.
No, we can hang on to that as your copy.
All right, ma'am, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Paige Carrillo,
And Ms. Carrillo, what is your date of birth?
04/26/2006.
Thank you. And you are here this afternoon because you were arrested yesterday, yesterday on charges of aggravated assault. That's assault causing physical injury, a Class 3 felony. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $5,000. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim. Complete release conditions are in your paperwork. Go ahead, step left, officer has your paperwork.
Thank you.
Michael Barker, please, and then Adam Lopez. All right, Mr. Barker, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Michael Barker,
And Ms. Barker, what's your date of birth?
6/3/78.
Thank you. And you are here today on 4 matters. We're going to go ahead and talk about your new case first, and then we'll talk about your probation matters. You are here this afternoon because you were arrested earlier today on charges of burglary in the 2nd degree, a Class 3 felony. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting 2 hearings in your case, the first on August 22nd at 8:30 and the next one on August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your new matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,500. Now, you are also here because you are currently on probation in cases CR 2020-108-393, CR 2020-125-0000, and CR 2021-14772. In each of those matters, your new charges would constitute an alleged Term 1 violation of each of those probations. In your probation violation matters, I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on August 25th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In each of your probation violation matters, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,500, which means that you have a combined secured appearance bond for all 4 cases in the amount of $10,000 secured appearance. Now, in the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step left, officer has your paperwork for you. All right, Adam Lopez, please, and then Ricardo Harris. All right, Mr. Lopez, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Adam Lopez,
And Mr. Lopez, what's your date of birth?
12/31/04.
Thank you. And you are here this afternoon because you were arrested earlier today on charges of DUI, a Class 1 misdemeanor, DUI with BAC of .08 or more, a Class 1 misdemeanor, extreme DUI, .15 to .2, a Class 1 misdemeanor, leaving the scene of an accident, Class 1 misdemeanor, failure to stay at an accident, a Class 1 misdemeanor, a minor driving after drinking, a Class 1 misdemeanor, liquor, a person under 21 with liquor in their body, a Class 2 misdemeanor, and carrying a deadly weapon, person under 21 years of age, a Class 3 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for all of those. Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent, so I am not appointing an attorney for you. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing in Peoria Municipal Court on August 19th at 9 a.m., and I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,000 in your case. All right, go ahead, step to the left, officer has your paperwork for you. Ricardo Harris, please, and then Alexis Rizzo.
Good afternoon, Lord.
Good afternoon, sir. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Ricardo Harris,
And Mr. Harris, what is your date of birth?
1/29/1987.
Thank you. All right, you are here this afternoon because you were arrested earlier today on charges of aggravated DUI, BAC of .08 DUI with passenger under 15, a Class 4 felony, endangerment, a Class 6 felony, and DUI, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for all of those. I am appointing you an attorney. Setting hearings on September 2nd at 8:30 and September 4th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Will you go to those?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to release you today on your own recognizance based upon your promise to appear. I am requiring that you register with pretrial services.
Okay.
Pretrial services will conduct alcohol testing. You are subject to certain release conditions, including not driving a motor vehicle with anyone under 18 years in the vehicle. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, step to left, officer, has your paperwork.
Thank you.
Alexa Rizzo, and then Megan Ortiz.
Hey,
Hi, Ms. Rizzo. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
it's Alexa Rizzo.
And Ms. Rizzo, what's your date of birth?
It's 11/20/04.
Thank you. And you are here because you were arrested earlier today on charges of prostitution, Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for that. Because of the nature of the charges, you're not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 2nd at 1:30 p.m. in the West McDowell Justice Court. Will you go to that?
Yeah.
Then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today on your own recognizance. You do need to go to that hearing. If you do not go to that hearing, an arrest warrant may issue. Okay?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So, like, stuff like that, like, I've never got charged with this. Do you, like, advise us to get a lawyer? Or, like, does it usually end in, like, a citation or, like, a fine or, like, you don't know?
So you should get a lawyer if you want to get a lawyer. It's up to you. The only thing I can tell you is you do need to go to that September 2nd at 1:30 p.m. hearing in West McDowell Justice Court.
Okay, but I can plead, like, no contest and shit? Like,
You can talk to the judge then about what you want
cool.
to do and what your
All right.
options are, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, step to the left, officer, has your paperwork. Megan Ortiz, please. And then Vanessa Brewer.
Hi.
Hi, Ms. Ortiz. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Megan Ortiz.
And Ms. Ortiz, what's your date of birth?
11/18/2004.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Ortiz, you are here because you were arrested earlier today on charges of prostitution, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for that. Because of the nature of the charges, you are not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you today. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 2nd at 1:30 in the West McDowell Justice Court. Will you go to that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today on your own recognizance. I am letting you know that if you do not attend that hearing, then a warrant may issue for your arrest, okay? Go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork.
Thank you.
Danessa Brewer, please, and then Jamari Rogers. All right, Ms. Brewer, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Danessa Brewer,
And Ms. Brewer, what's your date of birth?
07/16/2004.
Thank you. All right, you were arrested earlier today on charges of prostitution, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for that night. Based upon the nature of the charges, you are not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you this afternoon. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 2nd at 1:30 p.m. in the West McDowell Justice Court. Will you go to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then based upon your promise to appear, I am releasing you this afternoon on your own recognizance. I am letting you know that if you do not attend that hearing, that a warrant may issue for your arrest. Okay, so you need to go and get this taken care of.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, go ahead, step to the left. Officers have your paperwork. Jamari Rogers, please. And then Tani Bragg. All right, Ms. Rogers, go ahead, state your name for the record.
My date of birth?
Start with your name and then we'll talk, then we'll do your date of birth, okay?
Jamari Rogers,
And Ms. Rogers, what's your date of birth?
12/15/05.
Thank you. And Ms. Rogers, you are here this afternoon because you were arrested earlier today on charges of prostitution, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for that. Because of the nature of the charges, you are not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you this afternoon. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 2nd at 1:30 in the West McDowell Justice Court. Will you go to that hearing?
Yes.
Okay, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today on your own recognizance. You do need to go to that hearing. If you do not go to that hearing, a warrant may issue for your arrest, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork. All right, Tani Bragg, please, and then Brittany Heller.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Tanai.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
All right, and Ms. Bragg, it is Tanai Bragg, correct?
Yeah.
All right, Ms. Bragg, what's your date of birth?
3/18/05.
Thank you. And you are here this afternoon because you were arrested earlier today on charges of prostitution, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for that. Because of the nature of the charges, you are not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you this afternoon. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings, I am setting a hearing on September 2nd at 1:30 in the West McDowell Justice Court. Will you go to that?
Yes.
Okay, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to go ahead and release you today on your own recognizance. I am letting you know that if you do not go to that hearing, then a warrant may issue for your arrest.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork. Brittany Heller, please, and then Tashandre Anthony Turner. All right, ma'am, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Brittany Heller,
And Ms. Heller, what is your date of birth?
10/20/97.
Thank you. And you were arrested earlier today on charges of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for all of those. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on September 2nd at 8:30 and September 4th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Will you go to those?
Yes.
All right, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today on your own recognizance. However, I am letting you know that if you do not attend those hearings, then a warrant may issue for your arrest. All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork. All right, Tashandre Anthony Turner, please. All right, ma'am, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Tashandra Anthony Turner,
And Miss Anthony Turner, what is your date of birth?
3/27/91.
Thank you. And you are here this afternoon because the Ironwood Justice Court issued a warrant for your arrest. This is an initial arrest warrant based upon a charge of driving with a suspended or revoked or canceled license with an offense date of on or about October 12th of 2024. Because of the nature of those charges, you're not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 2nd at 9 a.m. in the Ironwood Justice Court. I think this is the only matter you're in custody on. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Will you go to that hearing?
Yes.
All right, and based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to go ahead and release you this afternoon on your own recognizance. Again, you do need to go to that hearing. If you do not go to that hearing, then a warrant may issue for your arrest, and you could get arrested based upon that warrant. So get it taken care of so you stay on top of it, okay? All right, go ahead, step left. Officer has your paperwork for you. All right, and I think that that's everyone in the gallery.
Yes.
All right, we have 2 house calls this afternoon. Our house calls are unable to be with us because they are a danger to self, a danger to others, or otherwise not able to function for purposes of being with us here in court today. Our first house call is Gary Hoyt. Mr. Hoyt's date of birth is May 24th, 1998. Mr. Hoyt is here on 3 matters. We're going to go ahead and talk about his new matter first. Mr. Hoyt was arrested earlier today on charges of assault, Class 1 misdemeanor, and resisting arrest, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for both of those. I am appointing him an attorney, and in his new case, I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30. Both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In Mr. Hoyt's new matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,500. In the event that Mr. Hoyt is able to post that bond and secure his release, I am also requiring that he participate in pretrial services to include ankle monitoring. He may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim. Now, Mr. Hoyt is also here because he is currently on probation in CR 2023-117208 and CR 2024-109706. In both of those matters, Mr. Hoyt's new charges would constitute an alleged Term 1 violation of each of those probations. In both of his probation cases, I am appointing him an attorney, and I am setting hearings on August 25th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In his CR 2023 probation case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. And in his 24 probation case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,500. In the event Mr. Hoyt is able to post his bonds and secure his release, he would need to contact his probation officer within 72 hours. Now, our last matter is Rita Marie Salazar. Ms. Salazar's date of birth is June 10th, 1989. Ms. Salazar is here because the Pima County Superior Court issued a warrant for her arrest for failure to appear. I am indicating that Ms. Salazar will be appointed an attorney at her next hearing, which will be in the Pima County Superior Court on August 20th at 8:30. I am setting, pursuant to the Pima County Superior Court arrest warrant, a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,000. All right, that brings us to the end of our 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar. We're going to go ahead and stand adjourned until 5 p.m., and we are off the record.
I don't know, with this whole new computer thing with the county attorney situation is clear, but we should be ready, and Dawn is here now. I let her know. I made sure that she, okay. All right, then. She'll be on her way. I'll get you.
All right.
Thank you. You may be seated. All right, good evening. I am Commissioner Elizabeth Campbell, and this is the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar for Sunday, August 17th of 2025. Ms. Sauer, do we have you on the phone?
I am here, Your Honor.
Hi, I understand you were appearing on 2 matters this afternoon or this evening, number 9 and number 4. We are going to take number 4 at the end. We can take number 9 towards the beginning, or we can hold off on both of those until the end. What is your preference?
Well, thank you for asking, Your Honor. I believe if we just handle both of them at the end together, that would be best.
Okay, sounds good. All right, as I mentioned, my name is Commissioner Elizabeth Campbell, and this is the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar for August 17th of 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. Persons appearing before this court are reminded that they have the right to remain silent and that anything they say could be used against them. Most of you have qualified for a court-appointed attorney. If you have not qualified for a court-appointed attorney, or even if you have, you may retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I will be calling you up individually. When your name is called, please proceed to the podium. At the conclusion of your matter, officers will have paperwork for you. That paperwork will detail my complete orders in your case. It will also contain the dates, times, and locations of your future hearings. All right, we are going to start this evening with Theodore Wright. All right, Mr. Wright, go ahead and state your name for the record.
Theodore Wright,
And Mr. Wright, what's your date of birth?
22 of 75.
Thank you. All right, and Mr. Wright, you are here on 2 matters. You are here on a new matter, and then you are also here on a failure to appear matter, which is CR 119727. In both of those matters, I am finding that extraordinary circumstances were found pursuant to State v. Brown with respect to the time of the initial appearance hearing. Based upon the information provided by the arresting agency, your need for medical care prevented you from participating in an initial appearance within 24 hours after arrest. Okay? With regard to your failure to appear matter, the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest for failure to appear in your matter, CR 2025-119727. In that matter, an attorney should already have been appointed for you if you are eligible to have an attorney appointed, so I'm not appointing one for you this evening. I am setting 2 hearings in that matter, the first on August 22nd at 8:30 and the second one on August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in that matter in the amount of $250. Now, you are also here this evening because you were arrested on charges of aggravated assault, a Class 2 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, aggravated assault on a first responder, a Class 5 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony, endangerment, a Class 6 felony, criminal damage, a Class 6 felony, resisting arrest, a Class 6 felony, and failure to obey a police officer, a Class 2 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for all of those. In your new case, I am appointing you an attorney, and I'm setting hearings on August 22nd, August 25th, and August 22nd at 8:30, August 25th at 1:30 p.m., and August 26th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. And I should have mentioned the date of offense for your new charges is on or about August 15th of 2025. Because the date of offense on your new charges occurred while you were on release in your other case, that 2025 case that we talked about with the failure to appear, I am holding you non-bondable on your new charges. So go ahead, step to left. Officer has your paperwork.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. All right, Marco Benitez, please, and then Isaac Rangel. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Marco Anthony Benitez.
And Mr. Benitez, what is your date of birth?
August 27th, 1999.
Thank you. And you are here because you were arrested earlier today on charges of aggravated assault, impeding breathing, a Class 4 felony, disorderly conduct, fighting, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for both of those. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $25,000. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain release conditions, including electronic monitoring. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victims. No weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. You may not return to the scene you may not reside at the same location as any alleged victim or go to the alleged victim's residence, even if you are an owner or renter of residence. If you presently reside with any alleged victim, you must find an alternative residence. You can arrange for one civil standby to collect any essential belongings. All right, go ahead, step to left. Officer has your paperwork for you. Isaac Rangel, please, and then Braden Kay. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Isaac Osvaldo Rangel.
And Mr. Rangel, what is your date of birth?
May 6, 2001.
Thank you. And you are here this evening because you were arrested yesterday on charges of hit and run with an injury, a Class 4 felony. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am also setting a secured appearance bond in this matter in the amount of $15,000. In the event you are able to post this bond and secure your release, you would be prohibited from contacting any alleged victim or complainant or witness. All right, go ahead, step to left, authorize your paperwork with your complete release conditions. Braden K. All right, Mr. K, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Braden K.
And Mr. K, what is your date of birth?
2/21/07.
Thank you. And you are here this evening because you were arrested yesterday on charges of aggravated domestic violence, a Class 5 felony, aggravated assault, a Class 6 felony, and disobeying a court order, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for all of those. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your case in the amount of $10,000. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain release conditions, including electronic monitoring. You are not to have any contact with the victim, and you are not to possess any weapons and or any drugs or any alcohol. Go ahead, step to left, authorize your paperwork, which will contain your complete release conditions. Omar Cervantes, please, and then Preston Mishkov. All right, Mr. Cervantes, go ahead and state your name for the record.
Tomar Hernandez Cervantes.
And Mr. Cervantes, what is your date of birth?
January 30th, 1995.
Thank you. And you are here because you were arrested yesterday on charges of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a Class 4 felony. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing you an attorney, and I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $5,000. All right, go ahead, step to left. Officer has your paperwork for you. All right, Preston Mishkov, please, and then Casey Bender. All right, Mr. Mishkov, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Preston Garrett Mishko, 6/10/1998.
Thank you. Giselle, can you please make sure that we got the state's recommendations uploaded in, hold on. In item 16, I reviewed it, but I don't see that it's been uploaded. And also, and also, hold on, I'm sorry, give me just a second. No. Sorry, give me just a second.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and state your name for the record.
Preston Garrett Mishko,
And Mr. Mishkov, what is your date of birth?
6/10/1998.
All right, you were arrested earlier today on charges of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony, possession of burglary tools, a Class 6 felony, and theft or control of stolen property, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $2,500. All right, go ahead, step to left, officer. We'll have your paperwork for you.
The main house.
Huh?
The main house.
Huh?
The main house.
Yes. Casey Bender, please. All right, ma'am, go ahead, say your name for the record.
Casey Bender,
And Ms. Bender, what is your date of birth?
6/16/81.
Thank you. And Ms. Bender, you are here on two matters this evening. The Apache Junction Municipal Court issued a warrant for your arrest. It is a post-adjudication warrant. In that matter, I am indicating that if you are entitled to have an attorney appointed, one would be appointed for you at your next hearing, which will be in the Apache Junction Municipal Court on August 20th at 8:30 in the morning. I am, in that matter, setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. I'm also indicating that I'm appointing you counsel at this initial appearance hearing, or indicating that counsel should be appointed for limited representation regarding the bond issue only. All right, you are also here because you were arrested earlier today on charges of possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for those, and I am appointing you an attorney. I'm setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your new matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $750. All right, go ahead, step to left. Officer has your paperwork for you. All right, Carlos Sandoval and then Jonathan Nebo.
Sandoval. Sandoval.
All right, ma'am, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Carla Sandoval,
And Ms. Sandoval, what's your date of birth?
1980.
All right, you are here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest on allegations that you violated your probation in your case, CR 2023-130247. In that matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I'm setting hearings on August 25th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your probation violation matter in the amount of $350. In the event you are post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Okay, go ahead, step to left. Officer has your paperwork for you. Jonathan Nebo and then Francisco Salgado Dorador. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Jonathan Nebo,
And Mr. Nebo, what is your date of birth?
5/15/76.
Thank you. And you are here because the Payson Regional Justice Court issued a warrant for your arrest. This is a failure to pay warrant. Because of the nature of the charges, you're not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you today. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on August 20th at 8:30 in the Payson Justice Court. Will you go to that?
What's the date today? I'm sorry.
It's the 17th today.
Will I go to it?
Yes, sir.
I'm probably still gonna be here.
You're in custody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I did not know that. I apologize.
But how much? It's only like $173 or something, isn't it?
It's $173.28.
So this is my plan. My plan was to just, once I got out of here, just pay it. So I mean, I have the money on me. I have a debit card, but so yeah.
Okay.
You got some kind of matters with,
Gilbert. Yeah.
The charge is bond is, $250 and the other charge is, $2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, so I failed to appear, so I'll probably be here till Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
What I am going to do, thank you for that information. Thank you both for that information. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, hold on just a second. It's not going to change your hearing date, but I am going to go ahead and set.
Yeah, so I didn't even know, like, I've been picked up, this is from like 10 years ago, and I've been picked up many times before, and it was non-extraditable, and so I don't know why all of a sudden they want to do it this way now, but whatever, I can pay it off.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, hold on just a second. All right, your hearing is still going to be on August 20th at 8:30 in the Peace and Justice Court. In the event you are in custody, detention officers should be able to arrange for you to appear remotely.
Okay.
I am going to go ahead and set a $50 secured appearance bond to give you credit for time in custody. I am, because I'm setting a bond, I am also indicating that an attorney should be appointed for you for limited representation regarding the bond issue only. So you'll see that. I did need to fix the attorney thing, so you might have to reprint it one more time as well. So, yeah, that should get you,
Okay.
in view of the fact you're going to be here anyway, you should be getting
Okay.
credit, right?
All right.
Hopefully getting credit. So go ahead, step to left. And that should be your updated paperwork. That's got his right counsel information about counsel being appointed.
Oh, you signed, then no, it needs to be resent.
Okay, we need to do it one more time. Sorry about that. All right, Francisco Salgado Dorador, and then Kinsey Vian. All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Francisco Salgado Dorador.
And Mr. Salgado Dorador, what is your date of birth?
January 8 of 1986.
Thank you. And you are here this evening because you were arrested, hold on, yesterday. Give me just a second. Okay, so you were arrested yesterday on charges of theft or control of stolen property, you were arrested earlier today on charges of theft or control of stolen property, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for that. Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent, so I'm not appointing you an attorney. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I'm setting 2 hearings in your matter, the first on September 2nd at 8:30 and the next one on September 4th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Will you go to those?
Yes.
All right, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to go ahead and release you this evening on your own recognizance. You do need to go to your hearings because if you do not go to your hearings, a warrant may issue for your arrest, okay?
Thank you.
All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officer has your paperwork. All right, Kinsey Vian, please. All right, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Kinsey Viana.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, I'm used to it.
All right, Ms. Fiona, what is your date of birth?
4/26/1989.
Thank you. And you are here because the East Mesa Justice Court issued a warrant for your arrest for failure to appear in their matter involving a June 18, 2025 charge for possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 1 misdemeanor.
On June 18th, I was in custody, I think.
The date of the alleged violation is June 18th of 25. What's in front of me is basically this failure to appear warrant. Because of the nature of the charges, the failure to appear, you're not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you. However, you may of course retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 3rd at 9 a.m. in the East Mesa Justice Court. Will you go to that?
Yes.
Okay, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to go ahead and release you this evening on your own recognizance, okay?
Thank you.
All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officer, I should paperwork for you. Ms. Sauer, we're going to go ahead and take Hector Escobedo. Next, he is an interpreter matter, and then right after that, we will proceed to your matters, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Habla fuerte del micrófono y cambia de tuyo.
question, please.
All right, interpreter, this is Commissioner Campbell. Do we have you on the phone? Oh, interpreter, this is Commissioner Campbell. Do we have you on the phone?
Yes, hi, this is Emerson. I'm your Lion Bridge Spanish interpreter.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Interpreter, are you ready to begin?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Escobedo, please state your name for the record.
Señor Escobedo, por favor, indique su nombre para el récord.
Héctor González Escobedo.
Héctor González Escobedo.
And Mr. Escobedo, what is your date of birth?
Señor Escobedo, ¿cuál es su fecha de nacimiento?
5 de mayo del 99.
May 5th of 1999.
All right, sir, you were arrested yesterday on charges of criminal trespass in the first degree, a class 6 felony.
Ok, señor, usted fue arrestado como aspecto criminal del primer grado por cometer un delito.
Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent, so I am not appointing you an attorney.
Debido a la situación en la que usted nos acaba de mencionar, hemos notado que
the interpreter has disconnected. To reconnect with your interpreter, press or say 1. To connect with a new interpreter, press.
Perfect, hold on one moment.
Good evening, interpreter. This is Commissioner Campbell. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. We were sort of mid-proceeding when we got cut off from our previous interpreter, so I'm just going to jump right in, okay?
Go ahead.
All right, sir. Mr. Escobedo, based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent, so I am not appointing an attorney for you this evening.
Señor, basado en la información que usted dio antes de esta audiencia, usted no va, bueno, usted a nadie lo va a estar representando legalmente a usted, ¿correcto? ¿Correcto, señor?
Sí.
All right. You may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you.
Usted siempre puede poder contratar a un abogado de su propia bolsa para que lo represente si usted desea, ¿ok?
Okay.
All right, I'm setting 2 hearings in your case. The first on August 22nd at 8:30 and the next one on August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court.
van a haber dos audiencias para su caso, señor. Una va a ser, las dos van a ser a las 8:30 de la mañana, una el 22 y el otro el 26 de agosto, ¿ok?
Okay.
All right, I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $750.
Van a ponerle le van a poner una fianza de $750, ¿ok?
Okay.
All right, in the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain release conditions which are contained in your paperwork.
Ok, si en dado caso usted decide pagar esa fianza, usted tiene condiciones que cuando usted lo dejen salir y todas las condiciones de la fianza están en el papeleo que le entregaron, ¿ok?
Okay.
Those conditions include not returning to the scene of the alleged crime.
Ok, esas condiciones, una de las condiciones son que no retorne a la escena donde pasó el problema o pasó por la razón por que usted está ahí, ¿ok?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, sir, step to the left, officer will have your paperwork for you.
Ok, por favor, señor, váyase para la izquierda y ahí le van a dar el papeleo, ¿ok?
All right, thank you, Mr. Interpreter. That was the assistance we needed this evening. So thank you so much.
Thank you for calling Lion Bridge for your language needs. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.
Thank you. All right. And officer, we're going to take number 9 next, and then we're going to need to clear for number 4.
Yes, number 9, all right.
Okay, so.
The gallery clear or?
Hey, huh?
You need the gallery clear or just?
We don't need it cleared for number 9. We just need it cleared for number 4.
No.
So Jesus Presidio Dalston, please. All right, Ms. Sauer, I'm going to have him state his name for the record and get his information on the record, and I'll let you make your appearance after that, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Dalston, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Jesus Armando Preciado Dalston,
And Mr. Dalston, what is your date of birth?
July 21st, 1992.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Sauer, and who do we have on behalf of the state?
Your Honor, Dawn Sauer on behalf of the state.
All right, Ms. Sauer, I am inclined, I've reviewed the Form 4. I've also reviewed the victim impact statements as well as your recommendation in this matter. Based upon the information in the Form 4, I'm inclined to find probable cause. Would you like to be heard on probable cause?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Based upon the information, so Mr. Dalston, you were arrested on charges of murder in the 2nd degree, a Class 1 felony, aggravated assault, a Class 3 felony, possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a Class 4 felony, and endangerment, a Class 6 felony, with an infant state of honor about August 15th of 2025. I did find probable cause for all of those based upon the information in the Form 4. Based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent, so therefore I am not appointing an attorney for you this evening. You may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings for you on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I must now consider what, if any, release conditions are appropriate in your matter. Ms. Sauer, on behalf of the state, would you like to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. The state's position is that the defendant is an extreme danger to the community. He was a prohibited possessor and he was in possession of a firearm. He turned a small verbal dispute with a driver that was at a stoplight to his right into a deadly circumstance by pulling out his gun, firing it out his driver's window into the lane next to him without even looking to see if there was a vehicle there. In doing so, he shattered an entire family. The front passenger, a 27-year-old female, was shot in the head and she is deceased. Also in the vehicle, her significant other that was also in the front watched this take place. The victim's mother was sitting behind her in the car and watched her daughter be murdered. And finally, the deceased young child, a 3 or 4 year old child, was in the back seat and watched his mother be murdered. This family has been shattered. There's no reason why a verbal dispute needed to turn into this. The defendant is facing a very long prison sentence, and he has every incentive to flee. He is a flight risk, and he did in fact flee the scene of the incident. The state is requesting a $1 million cash-only bond, Your Honor, and if posted, then electronic monitoring.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Dalston, I will, if you would like to say anything regarding release conditions, I am willing to hear from you. However, I am going to remind you, you do have the right to remain silent, and that anything you say could be used against you. Would you like to be heard?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Okay. All right. Based upon the information in the Form 4, and again, I have also read the victim impact statements, as well as heard the state's arguments in this matter. I am in agreement with the state that a $1 million cash-only appearance bond is appropriate in this matter. In the event that that bond is posted, there would be you would be subject to certain release conditions, including electronic monitoring, no victim contact, and as well as some additional provisions. Those, in the event you are able to post the bond, complete release conditions are included in your paperwork, which officers will have for you. So go ahead, step to the left.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. All right, Conrado Anthony Martin, please. All right, Mr. Martin, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Conrado Anthony Martin.
And Mr. Martin, which date of birth?
10/15/1989.
All right, Ms. Sauer, would you like to make your appearance on behalf of the state?
Yes, thank you. Dawn Sauer on behalf of the state.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Martin, you were arrested yesterday on charges of child sex trafficking, a victim less than 15 years of age. That's a Class 2 felony. Sexual conduct with a minor, a Class 3 felony. Luring a minor for sexual exploitation, a Class 3 felony. And use of electronic device to entice a child, a Class 5 felony. Ms. Sauer, I am inclined to find probable cause. Would you like to be heard on probable cause?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Based on the information contained within the Form 4, I am finding probable cause for all of those violations. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. Based upon my finding of probable cause, I must now consider what, if any, release conditions are appropriate in this matter. Ms. Sauer, would you like to be heard on release conditions?
Yes, Your Honor. The state is seeking a $250,000 cash-only bond. The defendant is a danger to the community, especially juveniles, based on the actions in this case. He was attempting to lure who he believed was a 14-year-old to engage in sex acts. And If the bond is posted, Your Honor, the state believes that no internet should be imposed, electronic monitoring based on the lengthy prison sentence that he's facing, because he does have an incentive to flee, and no internet, no contact with minors.
All right. Mr. Martin, from reading the pretrial services report, I understand you have no biological children. Is that correct? Can you answer me out loud?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. In this case, I have reviewed and considered both the Form 4 and the state's recommendation. I am going to go ahead and set a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $150,000. In the event that you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to electronic monitoring. I also I am agreeing with the state that conditions which include no contact with minors and and I'm also ordering that you would be, in the event you are able to post that bond, prohibited from accessing the internet except for school, work, and court purposes. All right, my full orders are in the paperwork. Go ahead, step to the left. Officer has those. And hold on just a second. I should have asked anything further from the state, Ms. Sauer?
No, nothing further. Thank you.
All right, go ahead, step to the left. All right, that concludes the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar. We are going to go ahead and stand adjourned until 8 p.m. We are off the record.
She's coming.
Thank you. You may be seated. Give me just a second to get signed on, and we will take you, Mr. Gay. Are we on the record?
Yeah, we're on the record.
Okay, this is Commissioner Campbell, and we are briefly back on the record. Following our 5 p.m. calendar, it is 6:27, and we are going to go ahead and take Mr. Begay's matter. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar, which is not really a calendar, it's sort of a interim. All right, so Mr. Begay, why don't you come on up?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. Go ahead and state your name for the record.
Peter Begay, Jr.,
And Mr. Begay, what is your date of birth?
7/15/86.
Thank you. And you are here this evening because the Coconino County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest looks like it is on allegations that you violated your probation. In that matter, an attorney should be appointed for you at your next hearing, which will be on August 20th at 8:30 in the Coconino County Superior Court. Pursuant to that Coconino County arrest warrant, I am going to go ahead and set a secured appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. In the event you are still in custody on the 20th, the detention officer should arrange for, or Coconino County should arrange for transport, so you won't miss your hearing just because you're in custody. All right, I think that that's everything we need to do.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, go ahead, step to the left. Officer will have that paperwork for you.
Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you, you too, sir.
All right.
Thank you, may be seated. All right, good evening. I am Commissioner Elizabeth Campbell, and this is the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar for Sunday, August 17th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. Persons appearing before this court are reminded that they have the right to remain silent and that anything they say could be used against them. Most of you have qualified for a court-appointed attorney. If you have not qualified for a court-appointed attorney, or even if you have, you may retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I will be calling you up individually. When your name is called, please proceed to the podium. At the conclusion of your matter, officers will have paperwork for you. That paperwork will detail my complete orders in your case. It will also contain the dates, times, and locations of your future hearings. All right, we are going to go ahead this evening and start with Lisa Milenix and then Victor Lopez.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Good evening, ma'am. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Lisa Marie Mullenix.
And Ms. Milenix, what is your date of birth?
07291973.
Thank you. And you are here because you were arrested earlier today on charges of arson of an occupied structure, a Class 2 felony, and endangerment, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for both of those. I am appointing you an attorney. Okay. I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in your matter in the amount of $50,000. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to pretrial supervision, including alcohol and drug testing, as well as electronic monitoring. You may not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim. Right. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
I have a bond, you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the person lives at my house. I'm married to him.
I understand, but your house is the scene of the alleged crime, and I'm saying you cannot go, my order is that you cannot go back to the scene of the alleged crime. If you need to arrange for any, pick up any essential items, you can arrange for one civil standby with local law enforcement to do that. All right, the way you do that is you call your local police department and you say, I need a civil standby. They will know what that is, and they will go with you to your house to get any essential belongings.
Okay, and I don't have my cell phone with me. I have nobody's numbers with me, so I can't even, get a ride to go get, my title to my house to put my house up for my bond.
Okay, so, again, to the extent you need to contact a bond company, officers will be able to assist you with that, okay? Go ahead, step to the left. Victor Lopez, please, and then Jared Garcia. All right, Mr. Lopez, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Victor Daniel Lopez, 72089.
Thank you. All right, you are here today on two matters. We're going to go ahead and talk about your new case first, and then we will talk about your probation case. All right, you were arrested earlier today on charges of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony, and resisting arrest, a Class 6 felony, and failing to obey a police officer, a Class 2 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for all of those violations. I am appointing you an attorney. I am setting two hearings, the first on August 22nd at 8:30, and the next one on August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your new matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. Now, you are also here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for your arrest based upon allegations that you violated your probation in CR 2024-144061. In that probation violation matter, I am appointing you an attorney, and I'm setting hearings on August 25th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your probation violation matter, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. In the event you are able to post that bond and secure your release, I am reminding you you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right, go ahead, step to left, officer has your paperwork. Jared Garcia, please, and then Nancy Ayala.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good evening,
Good night,
sir.
good evening.
All right, sir, go ahead, state your name for the record.
Jared Nathaniel Garcia, date of birth is 9/12/1993.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Garcia, you are here on two matters. We're going to go ahead and talk about your new matter first, and then we will talk about your municipal court matter. All right, you were arrested yesterday on charges of shoplifting, removal of goods, a Class 6 felony, and shoplifting concealment, a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for those. Based upon the information you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent, so I am not appointing an attorney for you this evening. You may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting hearings on August 22nd at 8:30 and August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. In your new case, I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $750. In the event that you are able to post that bond and secure your release, you would be subject to certain release conditions, including not returning to the scene of the alleged crime. In fact, I am also requiring that you not go to any Ulta store. Complete release conditions upon posting the bond will be in your paperwork. Now, you are also here because give me just a second. Based upon the charge of disobeying a court order, there was an order of protection, which according to the Form 4 alleges that you violated. I did find probable cause for that. Again, based upon my review of the information you provided to pretrial services, I am finding that you are not indigent, so I am not appointing an attorney for you this evening. I am setting a hearing on August 27th at 8:30 in the Goodyear Municipal Court. In that matter, and I'm sorry, Carla, I need to update that just a little bit.
There's no way that I can get a warrant today so I can go to work tomorrow. So I do have a job, and it's the only job that I have right now, and I can't afford to lose that job. I know that last 2 months ago I was awarded. I did show up to my courts. I did do what I have to do. Right now I'm set up as a payment plan to pay $477. If I lose my job, not being able to go, there's no way that I'll be able to pay my fine.
So, what I am seeing is that you are, it looks like there's video surveillance, or the Form 4 alleges that there's video surveillance of you removing goods with a significant amount of value from Ulta on 2 different occasions. I think a bond at this point is appropriate. With regard to the disobeying a mandate or a court order, this is the violation of the order of protection. Again, based upon the information that you provided to pretrial services, I'm finding you are not indigent, so I'm not appointing you an attorney. I am setting a hearing on August 27th at 8:30 in the Goodyear Municipal Court. I'm setting a secured appearance bond in that matter in the amount of $50. All right. So your total secured appearance bond is $800.
$800?
$800.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. We needed to reprint your municipal court paperwork. There you go. All right, go ahead, step to left. Nancy Ayala, please, and then Burton James. All right, go ahead and state your name for the record.
Nancy Ayala.
And Ms. Ayala, what is your date of birth?
April 16, 1990.
Thank you. And you are here because the Goodyear Municipal Court issued a warrant for your arrest for failure to pay following there's a speeding violation with an offense date of on or about February 18th of 2025. Because of the nature of those charges, you're not entitled to have me appoint an attorney for you this evening. However, you may, of course, retain an attorney at your own expense to represent you. I am setting a hearing on September 3rd at 1 p.m. in the Goodyear Municipal Court. Will you go to that?
Yes.
All right, then based upon your promise to appear, I'm going to go ahead this evening and release you on your own recognizance.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do you need to go to that?
Yes.
If you do not go to that, a warrant may issue for your arrest.
I don't want to. Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good evening, ma'am. All right, Burton James.
Hello, Your Honor.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead, state your name for the record.
Burton James,
And, sir, what is your date of birth?
February 10, 1995.
Okay, did they give you a big white
Yeah.
laminated card?
Yeah, they did. I read it twice and I didn't really understand much of it.
Okay.
I was hoping if you could.
So we'll go through it, and then you can make a decision or you can postpone making a decision. All right. All right. A warrant for your arrest has been issued by the state of New Mexico. That state wants you back on this warrant. Before court, you were given some paperwork. That's that big white laminated card. And you just told me that you had reviewed that paperwork, correct?
Yeah.
All right. As I stated, you have a warrant from the state of New Mexico. You have a choice to make this time. You can choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be sent back to New Mexico within 30 days, or you can demand an extradition hearing and that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of both states before you are sent back to the state of New Mexico. If you choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you would be held non-bondable in Maricopa County Jail for a period of up to 30 days to allow time for the requesting state to come for you. That 30 days would start tomorrow as long as you do not have any criminal charges pending against you anywhere in Arizona. If you do have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, the 30-day period would not start until those charges are resolved. If you choose to have an extradition hearing, I will set your hearing for August 25th at 1:30 p.m. in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I cannot appoint an attorney to represent you because extradition matters are civil in nature, but you would have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense if you choose. You are entitled to bail, which in this case would be a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $25,000. If you are unable to post your bond, you would be held in custody during that time or until another judge modifies your bail. A governor's warrant signed by the governors of both states is required to extradite you to New Mexico. That process could take up to 90 days. So at this point, you need to let me know whether you want to waive your right to an extradition hearing or not. I will also tell you that if you choose not to waive your right to an extradition hearing at this point, I'm going to go ahead and set a hearing for you on August 25th at 1:30 p.m. You can, if you want to, wait until then to make the decision.
There's like nothing for me to be released because I do have a job and everything like that, and that's the only thing that's paying for everything, including these fines that I'm going to be paying for. And the reason why I came out this way is because I thought I got everything situated down in New Mexico. And I came down here for a better life because my sister's the one that I called my sister to bring me down here because I didn't want to stay out there, doing all those drugs and everything. So that's why I started. When I got here, I got a job and I got my license and everything, and I've been really succeeding and everything like that. Oh. And if you say $25,000,
I said $25,000 cash.
10% of it.
So I am looking at this is a failure to appear warrant, and this actually says that you are to be held without bond. However, because of the way Arizona law works, it looks to me like this is a pre-adjudication, not a post-adjudication warrant. Like you haven't been convicted on this matter yet. Because you have not been convicted on this matter yet, it is appropriate under Arizona law for me to set a bond, which is why I have set a bond at $25,000.
Is it that the full payment of $25,000, or can it be?
So it is cash.
So it has to be the full $25,000.
Yeah. So basically, at this point, your choice is to waive the extradition hearing and be held non-bondable until New Mexico comes for you, or I will leave the extradition hearing set, or I will indicate that you are not waiving your right to an extradition hearing. And in that case, you will have the opportunity to post bond.
But I don't have the $25,000.
Okay. So you can choose now, or you can choose, I will indicate for purposes of tonight that you choose not to waive at this point, and you can go to the hearing on August 25th. And
so I'll have to spend time in jail for that?
Yes. Until the 25th.
And what's today's date?
The 17th.
Okay. It will be better just the hearing,
It's up to you, sir.
because I know I'm gonna lose my job and everything like that, and I don't want to be spending time in jail here. Would it be better if I were just to have them extradite me back to New Mexico?
You are the person that has to make that decision. The only thing that you would, I'd be waiting to think about it and waiting until the August 25th at 1:30 p.m. to talk to the judge at that point, is you would just lose, because New Mexico has 30 days to come for you, so you would lose that 5 days.
Okay,
As
so
far as that ticking against the 30-day clock.
then I guess I'll wait for the New Mexico to pick me up then.
Okay, so you want to waive your right to an extradition hearing?
Because I mean, like because I don't want to spend. So like if I were to have them pick me up, so how long will it take for them? Like 30 days?
They have up to 30 days to come and get you.
So like it'll be like.
And that 30 days would start tomorrow, as long as you do not have any Arizona cases pending against you. I don't know if you do or not. I'm not personally aware of any, but that doesn't mean that there's not one out there.
Okay, this is really hard, Your Honor. I
understand that, and I always think that these are kind of big decisions that people, that again, if you want to think about it between now and the 25th, you can certainly think about it between now and the 25th, but you will, unless you post the bond, you will remain in custody during that time.
So that hearing, so what happens if I do the hearing? I'll still do more time after that?
Well, you can ask the judge on the 25th if she will modify the release conditions and set a lower bond. You could talk to her.
Oh man. Oh, can I have time to think about it?
All right, so for purposes of this evening's proceedings, I'm going to indicate that you chose not to waive your right to an extradition hearing. I'm setting that extradition hearing on August 25th at 1:30 p.m. in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court.
So like if I do that, then they're going to set like a lower bond?
I don't know. You can talk to the judge on, so all I do is set release conditions between now and the 25th. You can talk to the judge on the 25th. Okay. All right. As we discussed, I'm setting a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $25,000. All right. We have your paperwork for you. Go ahead. Step to the left. Officers have that. All right, we have 2 house calls this evening. Our house calls are unable to be with us because they are a danger to self, a danger to others, or not otherwise able to function for purposes of appearing with us in court this evening. Our first house call is Andreas Foghorn. Mr. Foghorn, date of birth is March 25th of 2004. Mr. Foghorn was arrested earlier today on charges of aggravated assault, class 3 felony. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing him an attorney, and I am setting 2 hearings, the first on August 22nd at 8:30 and the next one on August 26th at 8:30, both in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in Mr. Foghorn's matter in the amount of $10,000. In the event that Mr. Foghorn is able to post that bond and secure his release, he would be subject to certain pretrial release conditions, including electronic monitoring, and he may not return to the scene of the alleged crime. We actually have 3 house calls. Our second house call is Joseph Cooley. Mr. Cooley's date of birth is April 30th, 1976. Mr. Cooley is here this evening because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for his arrest on allegations that he violated his probation in CR 2024-120067. In that matter, I am appointing him an attorney, and I am setting hearings on August 25th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I am setting a secured appearance bond in his matter in the amount of $50. Now, finally, our last house call is Tiffany Kroigert, and I apologize, I don't really know how to pronounce her last name. Her date of birth is September 5th, 1983. Tiffany Kroigert is also here because the Maricopa County Superior Court issued a warrant for her arrest on allegations that she violated her probation in CR 2022-125636. In that matter, I am appointing her an attorney, and I am setting hearings on August 25th at 8:30 in the downtown Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm also setting a secured appearance bond in her matter in the amount of $750. If anything changes after I talk to the house calls in the jail, I will update my written orders in these cases.
All right.
Thank you. Please be seated. This is the 11 p.m. calendar on August 17, 2025. Orders are given on the first of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this: not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders are going to be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be assigned an attorney. The vast majority of you will be assigned an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Anything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded, so please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel, so I can't answer legal questions for you. So please save your legal questions for your attorney. Finally, you're going to be hearing about lots of different dates, different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. All that information is going to be on your paperwork. That's why it's important to keep your paperwork and save it. Don't lose it. If you end up missing a court date or if you don't follow a written court order, you could just end up back here. Here's how tonight's going to work. I'm going to call two names. First name I call is going to come in the courtroom and stand in front of me at the podium. Second name I call is going to sit on that chair next to the door, and then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar is finished. Could I please get Christopher Clauser to the podium? Chivis Benson to the chair, please.
Your Honor, this is the state.
Hi, one
The
second.
state is... Okay.
Oh, 1 second, please. Hi, officer. Do you mind coming up here, please?
Yes. Your Honor, the state intends to make the same argument for the first three suspects.
Okay, first of all, how about this? Can I get appearances, please, starting with the state?
Good evening, Your Honor. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Good evening, Your Honor. Ryan Roos on behalf of Mr. Clauser. He is present in custody.
Thank you. And, sir, can I please have your full name and date of birth?
Christopher James Clauser. It was June 12th, 1977.
Thank you. So to give you the heads up, both for Ms. Stetson and for Mr. Russo, Ms. Stetson, they have keep-away orders between the three co-defendants, and so we're going to be calling Mr. Clauser separately from Mr. Kutu. He's going to be seen last on the calendar. And then Mr. Nielsen, I know Mr. Russo, you're not representing Mr. Nielsen, but Ms. Stetson, Mr. Nielsen, he's going to be a house call. So how did you want to make your record? Did you want to appear two separate times for Mr. Clauser and for Mr. Kutu?
Yes, Your Honor, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. So as to Mr. Clauser, sir, you are here on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for assisting a criminal street gang, a Class 3 felony, and aggravated assault, a Class 6 felony. Mr. Russo, as to your two clients today, are you going to be arguing probable cause, release conditions, or both?
Both, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Russo, would you like to make your record regarding regarding probable cause?
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, as the court knows, under ARS 13-1204A4, person commits aggravated assault if the person commits the assault while the victim's ability to resist is substantially impaired. Our case law has defined substantial impairment if the victim's ability to refuse to submit is considerably weakened. That's Maricopa County Juvenile Action, and that is 172 Arizona 74. That's an appellate case in 1992. An example is such as when the victim is asleep or unconscious. That's State versus Duarte 246 Arizona 338, and that is an appellate 2018 case. Your Honor, I've read the Form 4 as you have. There is nothing articulated that demonstrates this victim's ability was substantially impaired as required by Arizona law. If that is in fact the case, Your Honor, then the ARS 13-2321 cannot occur because as a prerequisite, the subsection B requires a person commits assisting a criminal street gang by committing a felony offense. If he has not committed the prerequisite felony offense, then there can be no probable cause for that. So neither charge is supported by probable cause in the Form 4 or the statements supported by the officer. And then when the court tells me it's appropriate, I'll make my 3967 factors.
Sure thing. Thank you. Ms. Stetson, response?
Thank you, Your Honor. Page 2 of the Form 4 does indicate, it says, quote unquote, a second attack then occurred where the defendant and the other co-defendant punched the victim while he was on the ground with his ability to resist substantially impaired, Your Honor. Based on the fact that it does appear that it was multiple suspects against one victim while the victim was on the ground being assaulted, the state does believe that there's probable cause for the aggravated assault charge. which would then lead to the assisting engaged charge, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Russo, last word?
Thank you, Judge. Judge, again, I agree with what the state said by reciting what the officer's language was, but simply being on the ground doesn't articulate that he cannot submit and that he cannot fight back. Because there is an allegation of multiple defendants, again, there's nothing articulated that rises to the level that he couldn't resist and that he couldn't submit. None of that was said. There was a very brief statement and then a conclusion, but nothing to support that conclusion.
Thank you. And actually, before I proceed, Mr. Russo, does your client waive any potential conflicts of interest with you representing both him and a co-defendant, at least for the proceedings today?
He does, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, and I apologize for not bringing that up sooner. At this point, sir, Mr. Russo, I'll be addressing your client. Mr. Klauser, your attorney, Mr. Russo, is representing both you and one of the co-defendants in your case. Mm-hmm. Down the road, there's some possibility, just a hypothetical possibility, that one or any number of you might turn on one another, in which case there's a possible conflict of interest with Mr. Russo representing people who might turn on one another. And he stated that you're waiving that conflict of interest, at least for this proceeding today. Is that the case?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right.
Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, after having heard from both parties, as to probable cause, at this time I am finding probable cause as to the two charges that the defendant's facing today. Mr. Klauser, I'm sure Mr. Russo will explain this to you. Probable cause is the lowest standard in our criminal justice system when it comes to any findings of evidence. It is a low standard, and at this point, there's no finding of guilt or innocence at this time. Simply finding a probable cause. If you have any questions, please keep in contact with Mr. Russo, and he can explain more about that to you. All right, sir. At this time, I'm not assigning you counsel. You are being represented by Mr. Russo. Your next court dates are going to be August 22nd and August 26th in the downtown Superior Court. Ms. Stetson, would you like to make your record regarding release conditions?
Yes, Your Honor. The state did submit a written recommendation, but the state will very quickly articulate the reason for the request for the bond. Your Honor, the state is asking for a bond to be set in the amount of $100,000 cash. The facts of this case, very briefly, are that the alleged victim was in a bar with two female friends, associates. One of the suspects made advances towards one of the female witnesses, Your Honor. She denied that advance. That made the suspect or co-suspects angry. They said something to the fact of, "This is our bar, get out of our bar." At the time this was going on, they were wearing motorcycle club cuts, Your Honor. These particular cuts are associated with the Hells Angels. Your Honor may or may not know that the Hells Angels are a notoriously violent street gang. They're known for being 1%, Your Honor. They don't follow the laws. They don't believe that the laws apply to them. Their motorcycle gang is, as a whole, the Hells Angels are engaged in illegal activities to fund the motorcycle gangs, Your Honor. In Mr. Klauser's instance, he also has a prior threatening or intimidating gang association from 2009, Your Honor. So this is not his first case that with similar ties, Your Honor. The state doesn't have the facts on that one, but the state does see that there's a conviction. Due to the charges, he is looking at over a decade of prison time at this time, because there's a gang affiliation that will add an additional 5 years. Your Honor, this is also a 3-against-1 incident. The victim was merely at a bar. He was not bothering anyone. He suffered an assault merely because he was associated with a witness that refused advances by a suspect, Your Honor. The state, in addition to that, Your Honor, the state will go back to the facts where the victim was first assaulted with a brick to his head, and once on the ground, Your Honor, he was then assaulted again by the suspects and co-suspects, Your Honor. The state feels that this is a very violent offense. There could be additional charges coming, Your Honor. Further, Your Honor, the suspects have resources. It's very clear they've already hired private counsel. They are also grown men, Your Honor. They are old enough to know the difference between right and wrong, and assaulting someone for being in a bar for denying advances is just inappropriate. So the state would ask for bond to be set in the amount of $100,000. In addition to that, no criminal law violations, no contact with the co-defendant, no contact with gang members, electronic monitoring, no alcohol or illegal substances, no contact with any complainant witnesses, etc. And, Your Honor, the state would emphasize that because there are fears of retaliation due to the fact that this is an organized street gang, it's a motorcycle gang, Your Honor, and any other conditions Your Honor see as appropriate. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Russo, response?
Your Honor, my client stands before you with the constitutional presumption of innocence. That's the highest thing this court should consider right now. The weight of the evidence against the accused is the least weighted factor, primarily because Mr. Klauser and I have not had the opportunity to review anything, address it, investigate, or rebut it. So that's the least weighted factor. Release is the norm in Arizona law, and the state must show that there's a reason to believe that he is a danger and that he will not appear for his court appearance. I've known Mr. Klauser for over 20 years, Your Honor. He is a person who is a manager at a very highly placed company. He has certifications and training pursuant to that technical degree. He owns property in Arizona. All family ties are to Arizona. He has a young son and daughter who live here, for whom he loves and cares for. He has a limited criminal history from over 16 years ago. No failures to appear, no substance abuse issues, no mental health issues. Your Honor, some of the things the state said I take issue with. Being a member of a motorcycle club is not a crime in Arizona. It's not a crime in the United States. And she said that they're a criminal organization as a whole. Simply being a member does not make one a criminal. Your Honor, the state has asked you for a $100,000 cash bond. That is not the least onerous burden. I would submit to you that this man will appear. He will defend. He has hired me, and we will aggressively defend the case. He will at all times appear, and he will follow any other conditions this court sets. I would respectfully suggest that $10,000 secured appearance bond is sufficient. As I said, Judge, in his previous case, he had no violations of any conditions of release, no failures to appear, and complied and successfully completed his probation, by the way, which indicates that he will follow anything this court tells him to do. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Stetson, last word, please.
Your Honor, the state acknowledges that being a member of a gang is like a motorcycle gang isn't illegal activity, Your Honor. It's the activity that is the suspect presented while being a member of a gang, a motorcycle gang, while wearing cuffs, while making statements about this being our bar, by being a member of an incredibly violent motorcycle gang, Your Honor. All of this, the totality of the circumstances, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. After hearing from both parties and reviewing the record before me, I'll be making the following orders as to Mr. Klauser. This time I'm going to be setting a cash bond. It's going to be in the amount of $75,000. If he's able to post that bond, he'll be placed on pretrial services supervision with the electronic ankle monitoring. Furthermore, if he posts bond, he's not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, no contact with any of his co-defendants. He is not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. and the defendant may not meet or contact through any means any other gang members. Mr. Russo, did you need the court dates again?
No, thank you, sir.
All right. Sir, please keep in touch with Mr. Russo. Your next court dates are August 22nd and August 26th. You want to please step to your left for your paperwork. Mr. Russo, I want to apologize. I typically set all my attorney matters first, but as there's a current keep-away order, I'll be seeing Mr. Kutu in a bit. If I can move him up the calendar, I will. Are you going to be remaining online to see when he pops up, or do you want us to give you a call when he pops up? What's your pleasure, sir?
Can you give me an idea of the size of your calendar, Judge? That would kind of help me.
Sure. So right now on the docket, I have 29, and he is currently set for number 26. But again, if we can move some people out of here, I'm happy to move them up once they can shuffle some folks around.
I'll just stand by and watch, Judge.
Okay. Thank you very much. Again, I apologize.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Could I please get Mr. Benson to the podium? Rob Roberts to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Sheriff Benson, 02-10-02.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You committed assault, class 2. Sorry, 1 second. Please. Sir, you've been arrested for burglary in the first degree class 2 felony, aggravated assault, a class 3 felony. I have found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are August 22nd and August 26th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a cash bond of $75,000. Sir, you're also here on a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you counsel. Your next court date is going to be August 25th in the downtown Superior Court. Due to the alleged violation of your probation, you're going to be held non-bondable as to your probation. So, sir, at this time, please don't try to pay your $75,000 cash bond because you're going to be held non-bondable on your probation violation case. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. His new case. I just changed the charges. Okay, thank you. He's getting new paperwork, actually. Mr. Benson?
Benson.
Are you also taking Mr. Clauser out of here?
Are you taking Clauser? Or just Benson? Who are you taking back? Just Benson. You want to take both of them out, right?
Is it possible to take Mr. Clauser too? Then we can move up his co-defendant a little sooner. Okay. Did they take Mr. Clauser?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Mr. Roberts to the podium, and could we get Mr. Kutu to the chair, please?
Rob Roberts.
Hi, sir. Name and date of birth, please.
Rob Roberts, 9/20.
Hey, Ruby, this is Brian Russo. It looks like the court is muted on my end. I can't hear anything. And
let me see. It seems like we're having an issue. Give me just a second.
Okay.
Okay. Look at Mr. Russo also having issues. So, I will. Give me just a second. I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Hey, Ruby, this is Ashley. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can't hear the court. Can you?
No, I had to call back in.
Okay. Yeah, I have Ruby on the line. She said there's a problem. She's trying to fix it. It looks like on my screen too, it shows the court one is muted. I wonder if somebody hit mute.
Just for a second.
If you push like pound 6, does that unmute us?
Did you hear that, Ruby?
No.
She said if you push pound 6, does that unmute us? It looks like it's on the screen. It shows muted, Ashley.
I just tried pound 6 and I muted myself, so I was not muted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think I muted her.
Well, if there's a way, maybe Ashley and I can both call the courtroom.
Yeah, you guys can try calling the same number.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks.
Okay, hold on. Give me the number.
91917.
Okay.
781.
Okay.
4590.
Oh, okay. Did you get that, Ashley?
And then you will need a password that is 590.
Oh, I see it. 22658.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try that right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the audio conferencing center. Please enter a conference ID. If you're the meeting organizer, press star now. You are now joining the meeting. Please wait for the leader to admit you to the meeting. You are now joining the meeting.
That didn't work. Thank you. Yes.
Speaking of the kinds can hear you from me, so I don't think I'm not Brian's here. Yeah, it's good.
Hi, Mr. Russo, can you hear me? I should put it by the phone, right?
Yeah. If you want from, you're gonna put to the.
Do you need one down there?
Yeah.
I'll just pass it over, or I'll pass it through.
You come grab this microphone.
We have a backup microphone, please.
Yeah, and then you'll have to push the button so it turns green.
Okay.
This one. This in the chat.
As long as it's green, I think we're good.
Okay, it's green. Hi, actually, we were trying to with the microphone. So I'm just gonna, we're gonna finish the phone, so we're gonna need to get Brian. But,
Sure.
before that, so we can go around, we're gonna need his phone number to call. You're on speaker. You have Brian's phone number.
You got one.
I can hear you now. Hey, Ruby. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Brian. Did you ask me to call you?
Brian,
Yeah.
who are you looking for?
Oh, is this Ruby?
No,
Oh.
Ruby. No, one second.
Sorry, she asked me to call her.